Hello, mind friends, coming at you live from my backyard. I have a question for you. When you have a really great idea that you believe in, or you're presented with an opportunity to solve a problem or to achieve a dream or any of those really cool things, have you in the past been easily persuaded away from those things and easily talked out of those great ideas or those great opportunities to do something really cool or important? Do you look at a bunch of reviews and there's a mix of good ones and bad ones, and you just attach yourself to the bad ones, and then you're like, oh, you know, I thought it was a great idea, but maybe it's not after all, and then you're just done with it? Does that happen to you in the past? Or maybe it depends, who knows? Well, I have a solution in this video, so stick around. I will keep it short, but it's going to be really potent and hopefully really powerful for you, as well as to share it with other people that probably could use a message like this if you feel like it. So I'm going to give you two examples to make this point. Okay, so example number one. I remember when I decided that I was going to get into real estate and start buying up a bunch of rental properties, and there's two big reasons why I wanted to do that: cash flow and also the philanthropist in me. And so it's really an amazing thing. I got all these houses that I'm buying, these multifamily units, and brand new, just gutted, renovated, and I focus mostly on the lower to middle income families. So I'm helping a lot of families. I got, so many of them so fast because I'm able to put 100% of all the cash flow back into itself. I don't need the money, so I've never taken out a distribution for myself. And I got another video on how I made that possible. Just ask for it if you want it. I'll share it with you because it's a pretty neat video. But anyway, I'm able to provide gorgeous, brand new, clean, affordable housing to all these lower to middle income families without taking food from their table or hindering their ability to pay their bills. And for people that don't have a lot, that's a really big stinking deal. So I'm really happy that I can do that for so many families. Okay, so I was told by the majority of almost everyone, because I told the entire world that I wanted to do this. That's just how I roll. That's part of my formula for success. Make a decision, tell the world, figure it out, right? And then the figuring out is a whole other thing, but that's another video for another day. So mostly everyone said, Tom, it's a nightmare. You're not going to like it. The headaches, the hassles, and all I heard about was the horror stories of people dealing with tenants, my friends that have tried this and got out of it because it was just horrible. And they try to dissuade me to think twice about it and even to not do it. And then there's a few people with a totally different experience. They made it a success, never a stressful day in their lives dealing with this stuff, and just peace and a big thriving business, and they still had their peace and their mind intact. It's like, okay, I'm going to be a student of those people. Appreciate everybody else who's thinking they're looking out for my best interest, but I'm not going to pay attention to that stuff. So I made the decision. There's all these bad reviews, good reviews. I'm attaching myself to the good reviews and being the best, most amazing student that I can be of people that basically have what I want in that niche, who are doing really well and offering to teach. So I became the best student. And you know what? A couple years into this, because I started a couple years ago, I do not have one day of stress. It's all peace. I have built this up so fast, so quickly, and no headaches, no horror stories, none of that stuff, because I became the best student of amazing teachers who had already achieved what I wanted in that particular niche. So that's one example. Now the other example I'm going to share with you, and this is really going to hit home, I think, is I have a home business that I got into. And there's a mix of good reviews about it. There's a mix of bad reviews. About me personally, there's good stuff out there. There's bad reviews out there from other people. And I enroll a lot of people into this home business. It's impacted a lot of lives. There's a lot of people that are not very happy financially or happy with their jobs. There's so many people that just want to outright fire their bosses. And by the way, that's my website, fireyourboss.xyz, not .com. So don't go to .com. Go to fireyourboss.xyz. And you'll see there's a whole thing about there, a whole thing out there about that. And that strikes a big chord with a lot of people. And so there's a lot of people that at least want the option of being able to fire their boss. And a lot of people outright just want to do it. So good reviews, bad reviews on the opportunity, on me personally. And it's the same. It's a mix of people that see the good and the bad and attach themselves to the bad. And there's other people that see the good and want to attach themselves to the good and the positive, and they want to learn from the people who actually did it successfully. And there's people that want to learn from the people that did horribly and quit altogether. And it's like, when you look at it that way, I think it makes it look like a rhinoceros in the living room if you want to do something great, why would you attach yourself and be sold on the people that gave it bad reviews and did horribly with it when there's also other people that did great with it? If there's anybody that did great with it, whatever it is, obviously it's possible and you can do it too. So be a student of those boys and girls that did it and did it really, really well, proving that it's possible. Why not be a student of those people, right? That's what I do, and that's generally what successful people do. And it's like, of the people that attach themselves to the negative and people that attach themselves to the positive, I wonder which ones actually create any success of those two categories. And I wonder which ones actually just perpetuate more negativity and more chaos in their lives. It just goes down this, this downward spiral of not achieving anything or solving problems or, whatever. This downward spiral of a mess, turning a messy situation into an even messier one. So hopefully my just putting that out, that's the whole reason I'm making this video. The solution really is to point out the rhinoceros in the living room. I think all of us already know what the solution is, and that is if you have a history of attaching yourself to the negative when there's also positive, if you have a history of being a student of bad ideas coming from bad teachers, you can draw a line in the sand. And just by me putting it out there in the forefront of your brain and framing it that way, maybe it just becomes super obvious and it becomes the rhinoceros in the living room and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm guilty of this. Okay, this makes total sense now. Drawing a line in the sand today, and I'm gonna start being a great student of positive results and teachers who have already accomplished what I want, and the best have accomplished what I want, and I will be an excellent student to that. Does that make sense? I hope so. I mean, that is a great formula for success. You make a decision, you tell the world, and then you figure it out. And the figuring it out part, that's when you become a student of the right teachers who have already achieved what you want. And you attach yourself to the positive reviews if you're looking at reviews. Okay? If you know someone who would like this video as well, and the message in this video, feel free to share it. If you want to be a bigger giver, a bigger philanthropist, you want to create more success, you want to fire your boss, or you just want the option of firing your boss, or you want to solve a big problem or achieve a dream, or you got a great idea or a great message of good and of healing out there, then don't let anybody talk you out of it. Have a really strong constitution, and don't fall victim to people's negativity telling you that you can't do it because it was a mess for me. Well, maybe they did it wrong. Maybe they were a student of bad ideas. Be a student of good ideas and show them, show them up. Show them, say, hey, look, remember a year ago you said da-da-da-da-da? Look what I did. And I'm not doing that to rub it in your face, but I'm just showing you what's possible. Draw a line in the sand, friend. I did it. You can do it too. I believe in you. And let that be your message for people, in the future that maybe put you down or tried to talk you out of it. That could be your future message once you prove to them that you were onto something really great, right? Okay, my website again, fireyourboss.xyz. And if you do want to know what I'm doing in my home business that has worked out so well for me and other people, because I'm not an isolated case. If you'd like to know more about that, to see if it's something that you would like to participate in because maybe you want to fire your boss or at least have the option, let me know. Just connect with me privately on Facebook would be the best. And check me out. Look at the reviews, the good ones, the bad ones, and make a decision that you're going to be a student of really good reviews and a student of teachers who have achieved already of what you want. Fireyourboss.xyz, not .com, .xyz. Next video coming soon. I haven't made a video this long in quite a while. If you stuck around for the full 9 or 10 minutes we're approaching here soon, let me know. I'd be tickled to find out that you did. It's like, I love that. I'll hear from quite a few of you real soon. I'm sure I will, because these kinds of videos do that. Talk to you later. Next video coming soon. Bye for now.